Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Dino Carbajal, a right-hander from the Empire State.
Three.
Stepping into the box, Floyd Van Dyke. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Lowry ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Diego Cortez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Diego.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Alfredo Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Digging in now, William Na. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The center fielder, William Na.
The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Harvey Hanahan.
The third baseman, Harvey.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
One down.
And that misses 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, clutch up here, get a strikeout.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Casey Webster. First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCauley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Leading off the inning, Fred Farley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Casey Devine. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Hit out towards second. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity, and this is the first bit of adversity he's faced all game.
Hey, here we go, guys.
And he'll step off. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Two.
I got it.
McCauley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Floyd Van Dyke. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Nine to 6, the final tally in this one. The Central led this game from the third inning on. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Chris Gordon, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire when he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball. I think that's the pitch we're going to see off. From him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 105.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. High hop, and he barehands it. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Standing in, Pablo Barrios. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pablo.
Fouled off. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch.
Hey, plays it first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chin trying to get there.
Pull up. It's out.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kovaleski is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Phil Hobson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Phil Hobson.
2 outs here.
The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Stepping up now, Brian Thompson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brian Thompson.
Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1 ball.
A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Boyce Lorenz.
The third baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Mark Lucero.
The first baseman.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Ramon Nieve, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Left side, but well foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Plays it 1 here.
1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Batting 9. The right fielder.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone!
Well, a pitcher is never really happy to give up a long ball, but at least it's a solo shot. Most pitchers can overcome a solo home run, but he's got to make sure he stops the bleeding right here. It's about damage control at this point.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Pablo Barrios. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down.
He stays. He stays. He stays.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Chris Gordon, a starting pitcher from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is Reed Love, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting. Now at the plate, Malquin Canelo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the baseoff, the third baseman.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
No outs here.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Don't want to forget about him. Canelo on at first, nobody out. Popped up. Pinero has a play.
Mine.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressive.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jake Gatewood. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in, Cedric Mullins. And their runners at the corners now.
Number 31.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounded to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the... Leading off the inning, Ryland Bannon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Smoke toward third, reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now batting, Martin Cervenka. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Martin.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. This is line to left. Maggi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andreas Valencia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, strike this guy out, man. Get him yourself. Up!
Popped up.
I got it, I got
Panero is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. So digging in now, Chris Escalona. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Up.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in once again, Malquin Canelo. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. No balls and 1 strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mason McCoy. He popped out in his first trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, here we go.
Hit to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box, Ryan Ripken. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Gatewood, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Gatewood.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Rylan Bannon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Leading off the inning, Martin Cervenka, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A bouncer up the middle. Mercer is there. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Andreas Valencia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. Taken in by Mercer. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Chris Escalona. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Woodrow is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malkin Canelo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack, a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
Nice effort right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Ryan Ripken. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Weak roller right side. Scooped up. Standing in now, Jake Gatewood. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Gatewood.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Cedric Mullins. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. At the plate, Martin Cervenka. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Striding in, Andreas Valencia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Malquin Canelo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. In now, Mason McCoy. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit the other way out toward right field. Woodrow is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Ripken. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Green is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Gatewood. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Liner towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. The Seawolves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Gordon gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.